Today, we are peeling back the skin of the animal kingdom. We are looking at the reproduction rituals that will make you glad you are human. And we start with a creature straight out of the movie Alien, the Dactylidium mite. It's tiny, microscopic even. It lives on thrips' eggs. But its life cycle is a Greek tragedy written in DNA. You see, the females don't lay eggs. They don't even get pregnant in the normal way. They are born pregnant, inside the mother's body. A single male larva hatches alongside several sisters. It is a claustrophobic nightmare inside that womb. What happens next is disturbing. The brother mates with all his sisters, while they are all still trapped inside their mother's body. Incest is just the beginning. Now pregnant, the sisters need a way out. They don't wait to be born. They begin to eat. They devour their mother's internal organs. They eat their way out of her body from the inside, killing her in the process. The male? He dies inside the corpse of his mother, having never seen the sun. His only purpose was to impregnate his sisters in the dark. The sisters burst out of the empty shell, already pregnant, crawling away to find a victim, ready to repeat the cycle of horror. If you think that was bad, let's go deeper. 3,000 feet down, into the pitch-black abyss of the ocean. Here lives a creature that defines the word nightmare. The deep-sea anglerfish. You know the female. She is a giant monster with a bioluminescent lure and needle-like teeth. A hunter in the dark. But the male? The male is tiny. A pathetic, weak creature born with no stomach, no hunting ability, and no future. He is born with one singular mission: find a female before he starves to death. In this endless darkness, finding a mate is statistically impossible. So, when the male smells a female's pheromones, he doesn't court her. He attacks. He bites her. He latches onto her belly like a vampire. And he never lets go. This is where biology turns into body horror. He releases an enzyme that dissolves his own mouth. His lips melt and fuse with her skin. Their blood vessels connect. They become one single organism. Slowly, he loses his identity. His eyes fall off. His fins dissolve. His internal organs atrophy. He literally melts until he is nothing but a pair of testicles attached to her body, feeding off her blood forever. And the worst part? A female can carry 6 or 7 of these fused husbands at the same time. A harem of living corpses attached to her flesh. From the deep sea, we move to the dark corners of your garage. Australia. Meet the redback spider, the cousin of the black widow. The female is large, highly venomous, and famous for that deadly red stripe on her back. The male is tiny, about 1% of her body weight. Imagine a human trying to date a skyscraper. Approaching her web is like walking into a minefield. She is a natural-born cannibal, but he has a mission, and survival is not part of it. And he carefully approaches. The vibrations on the web could trigger her attack instinct instantly. He inserts one of his sperm-transferring palps. But that's not enough. To ensure she doesn't mate with anyone else, he performs a move that biologists call the suicidal somersault. He literally flips his entire body forward, placing his soft abdomen directly in front of her fangs. He is spoon-feeding himself to her. While he is still transferring sperm, she begins to liquefy his insides and drink him alive. Why? Because digestion takes time. By letting her eat him, the mating lasts longer. He passes on more genes. In the cold calculus of evolution, being a good father sometimes means being a good meal. Now look at this flatworm. Beautiful, colorful, gliding elegantly through the ocean reef. It looks peaceful, but these creatures face a unique problem. They are hermaphrodites. They're both male and female at the same time. In nature, carrying eggs is expensive. It takes energy. It slows you down. Being a father is easy. You just donate DNA and leave. So when 2 flatworms meet to mate, neither of them wants to be the mother. They both want to be the father. So how do they decide? Violence. They engage in a combat ritual known by scientists as penis fencing. They extend their 2 sharp, dagger-like reproductive organs. These are not soft. They are calcified stylets. Weapons. It looks like a graceful dance, but it is a war. They try to stab each other anywhere on the body while dodging attacks. Parry, dodge, strike. The goal is simple. Inject your sperm into the opponent before they inject you. The loser is the one who gets stabbed first. They are forced to absorb the sperm through their skin, heal the wound, and carry the burden of motherhood. The winner? He swims away scot-free, ready to duel again. Finally, we surface to look at something familiar. The Argentine lake duck. He looks cute, unassuming, maybe even a bit goofy. But hidden inside him is a biological weapon that defies logic. This small bird possesses the longest reproductive organ of any vertebrate in relation to its body size. It is corkscrew-shaped, spiny, and it is explosive. It is kept coiled up inside his body, but it can be hydraulically launched out in less than half a second. It is a biological drill, but nature is an arms race. The females evolved a counter-defense. Her reproductive tract is also spiral-shaped, but it twists in the opposite direction. It is literally a biological labyrinth designed to stop him. It is a lock-and-key mechanism where the key tries to force the lock, and the lock changes shape to block the key. It is not romance. It is evolutionary warfare happening inside their bodies. So the next time you look at a butterfly, a duck, or a spider, remember the darkness hiding behind their survival. Nature is not a fairy tale. Nature is a battlefield. And sometimes the scariest monsters aren't the ones with claws, but the ones trying to create life. If you want to see more of the dark side of nature, hit subscribe. Sleep well.